Okay, here we go. So this is only about 7 minutes after my last video. It is currently 6:30 p.m. I'm going to do the first 20 minutes here and then head off to an activity and finish the video afterwards. And this episode's guest stars, or guest minifigures, I guess, not really stars, are Lloyd Garmadon with transparent green daggers, who looks like that under his mask. Uh, there. And another version of Lloyd that has green fiery hair with a clear green head, full of personality there. This one has gold and ninja stars. If I'm not mistaken, both of these came with ripcord spinners to look like Spinjitzu. But starting off case number 7, I think is what I said. Yes, case number 7 is the Jungle Book 2 with a slot for a Blu-ray. An older live-action version has 2 slots. The one that I have on VHS, that version. And then the more recent, the Jungle Book live-action remake. This one is from 2016 in the live-action remake era. This one was pretty good. They also made another one, Mowgli. Seemed a little unnecessary. Just a year after that one came out, but I have a slot for a Blu-ray for that. Then we have Jurassic Park, and this is from a trilogy collection. Both are DVDs. I have slots for the Blu-ray 4Ks for the entire franchise. Except one, you'll see what I mean. Jurassic World. Or Jurassic World. The Lost World Jurassic Park 2. My bad. And from the trilogy pack that I mentioned a second ago. With Blu-ray 4Ks. Waiting. Jurassic Park 3 from the trilogy pack here. Again, slots for Blu-ray 4K. Jurassic World, and it's Blu-ray, so I already have the Blu-ray. I just have a slot for a 4K there, which I think would probably be a 2-disc 4K, so I left 2 positions. Then we have Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom with a slot for the Blu-ray and the 4K. I do have Jurassic Park Dominion, or Jurassic World, I mean, but it's currently being, in a DVD player being watched, so it's not currently in my binder, but I do have the DVD for it. And I think if you look in one of my haul videos, you'll see that I do in fact have that. And I have a Blu-ray DVD combo pack of Just Go With It with Adam Sandler. Just Like Heaven, no idea what it's about. It's DreamWorks property. Just Mercy, I think that's about rights for black people. Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2 with slots for each Blu-ray. Killer Tattooist with existing Blu-ray. That looks exactly the same. Kindergarten Cop on DVD. I have a slot for Kindergarten Cop 2. King and I. King of the Ants. That one seems like it'd be a horror movie, but maybe not. Got King Kong vs. Godzilla, the old one from the 60s, and King Kong Escapes, same disc. Peter Jackson King Kong did copy 1. I have 4 theatrical cuts of that movie. So one of them, or 2 of them, came in a special edition for some reason. One was a 2-disc, one was just a regular. Or no, one came with the previous 2 King Kong titles, King Kong Escapes and King Kong vs. Godzilla. And then one came by itself in a special edition 2-disc set. And one came in a Blu-ray combo pack that had the extended cut right here. Here's the second disc of the the special edition DVD. And bonus features for the Blu-ray. Then we have The King's Speech. The only name I recognize here is Helena Bonham Carter, because she's Bellatrix Lestrange in Harry Potter, in case you didn't know. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. This one has Robert Downey Jr. I thoroughly enjoyed that one. Not one for the kids, but it's a good one. A Knight's Tale. Kind of a murder mystery, R-rated, you know. Knives Out. I'm looking forward to what's it, like Glass Egg or something. The sequel to Knives Out. Knock Knock on DVD. The Blu-ray looks exactly the same. Told you. Just doesn't have the sticker on it for a backstage video. Knowing. That's an end of the world scenario. Krampus. There are a bunch of Krampus movies, but I don't know how many. So, actually, no, I have a slot for Emperor's New Groove, my bad. Because I have Kronk's New Groove right here. You threw off the Emperor's Groove. Sorry! Emperor's New Groove. Kung Fu Panda. Kung Fu Panda 2. A slot for Kung Fu Panda 3. Lady and the Tramp. And the Blu-ray. I want to say this might be the Diamond Edition. It was in a regular DVD case. Lady in the Water. Interesting story. It has Bryce Dallas Howard. Wouldn't mind getting a Blu-ray for that. The Lamb of God. These next ones are 20 action movies. Yeah, we have this disc that has The Last Action Hero, Universal Soldier: The Return, The Russian Specialist, and Into the Sun. Then we have The Stone Killer, Silent Rage, Seamus, and The Anderson Tapes on disc 2. Disc 3 has Attack Force, The Point Men, and The Hunt for Eagle, or the Hunt for Eagle 1 and Walking Tall Lone Justice, right here. All of which are rated R. Then we have SWAT in Basic. You'll see I have SWAT individually later on, but it's under S for SWAT. Then we have Minimum Risk and Stealth. I also have Stealth later on. These are all under L for Last Action Hero. Then we have In the Cut, Director's Cut, Trapped, The Pact of Silence, my bad, and The Quiet. The Last Castle, Robert Redford is in that one. One I want to get the DVD of is The Last Descent. Not a feel-good movie, but it is a good movie. It's a sad story. That's why I say it's not a feel-good movie. Last House on the Left. I think this is a remake version. I don't think it's the original, because the original is referenced in 1994's, or in a series of trailers for 1994's Wes Craven's New Nightmare, which I just watched today. Then we have The Last Leaf right there. The Last Mimsy. The Last Witch Hunter, one Vin Diesel. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, right here. Came in a cool gold case, which I will show in a later video. Again, Left Behind, the original, or the original in a trilogy, I should say. Left Behind 2, Tribulation Force, right there. Easier to see the lettering on that disc, personally. There's a slot for the third one. I don't remember what it's called. Probably like World End Crisis or something. Legends of the Fall. No idea what that one's about. A Legacy More Precious Than Gold. The story of the discovery of the California gold. Right here. Interesting. A trilogy of Legally Blonde movies. 1. 2. Red, White, and Blonde. And the one I haven't finished yet is Legally Blondes, plural, because they're twins. Real twins, not CGI. Sometimes you get CGI twins or fraternal twins or something, but these ones are actually twins, and they are next to impossible to tell apart. Both very, very beautiful. Legend of Tarzan, under L for Legend. Legion. The Adventures of Clutch Powers, Lego. That one has a bit of Lego humor. Clutch is what the bricks use to stick together. Then we have Lego Club DVD with Hero Factory, Lego Cars 2, Lego Ninjago, Heroica Adventures, Lego Club TV, Lego City, and Best of Lego Shorts from 2011 right here. I used to get the Lego magazine. I wish I still did, but I don't. Then we have Ninjago Masters of Spinjitzu. This is when they are hunting for the golden weapons to acquire them for the first time. Then I have Season 1, Discs 1 and 2. Then we have Ninjago Season 2, Episodes 1 through 7, right here. For some reason, it's not the entire season, which is curious. It looks like a very similar green to Season 1 to Disc 1, but it is slightly different, ever so slightly. Lego Batman the movie, DC Superheroes Unite, based off Lego Batman 2 DC Superheroes. Basically, you take the cutscenes out of that game and created a movie out of it. Lego Movie, the original, with a slot for the Blu-ray and the 4K. However, I do have a special features disc with Wild Style. The movie disc itself has Emmett. Lego Jurassic World: The Indominus Rex, in a different continuity to the next two titles, which are Legend of Isla Nublar on 2 discs with a runtime of 5 3/4 hours, or 4 3/4, my bad, 4 hours and 47 minutes. Disc 2 looks the same. Then in that same continuity is Lego Jurassic World Double Trouble, where the Indominus Rex apparently has a twin and then consumes said twin, but it's Lego, so it's not bloody or gory or anything like that. Lego DC Superheroes Justice League Cosmic Clash, right here. Lego Scooby-Doo Blowout Beach Bash, right here. Lego Justice League versus Bizarro League, has my family's name on it. Don't know why. Lego Justice League's Gotham City Breakout. There we go. Lego Batman, or the Lego Batman movie with Will Arnett. Very great movie. And its bonus disc here. And the slot for Blu-ray 4K. The Lego Ninjago movie with slots for Blu-ray and the 4K. Lego The Flash. Lego Batman Family Matters. Lego Movie 2, the second part. More Lego humor there, because Legos come in parts. Ha 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 ha. Disc 2 has the bad guy. Disc 1 obviously had Emmett. Or the perceived bad guy, I should say. Not actually a bad guy. And then slots for the Blu-rays and the 4Ks. Lego Shazam, Magic and Monsters. Has Black Adam and Shazam on the disc there. Then we have Leon the Professional, which they shortened to The Professional. But it is Leon the Professional. There you go. Which had the on-screen debut of one Natalie Portman. Her first starring role. I have slots for the Blu-ray and the 4K because I decided why not. Leroy and Stitch. Let Not Your Heart Be Troubled, a message of peace for Latter-day Saints in military service. Because we love our country, no matter where we hail from. Let Virtue Garnish Thy Thoughts with additional resources, ASL. And the second disc as well. Two more minutes, so probably one more page worth. Lethal Weapon 1 and 2, Director's Cut. Lethal Weapon 3, Director's Cut. Lethal Weapon 4, Theatrical Cut. Haven't seen any of those, so I don't know what to expect there. One I have seen is Let's Scare Julie. This is a Shout Studios Scream Factory release. I think it's one of Shout Factory's original movies. I don't know of any other franchise that put that, or any other studio that put that out. And then we have a 4-disc series called Life. Disc 1 has Challenges of Life, Reptiles and Amphibians, Mammals. Disc 2 has Fish, Birds, and Insects. Disc 3, Hunters and Hunted, Creatures of the Deep, Plants. And then the last disc has Primates and The Making of Life deleted scenes. All the discs look the same other than what's on them, so other than the titles listed on it. Under it. Lilo and Stitch, the original. Lilo and Stitch 2, Stitch Has a Glitch. Looney Tunes Center Stage Volume 2. Looney Tunes Golden Collection Discs 1 and 2 both look exactly the same. The the Lorax with a slot for the one I have on VHS for a DVD version. And we are going to call it quits there. Once again, here are Lloyd and Lloyd, both green ninjas with different weapons and different awesome looking outfits. When I come back, I will have a couple of familiar MCU faces in Lego. I'll probably have one of my Iron Man minifigures and maybe Captain America Sam Wilson, perhaps. But for now, I'm going to call it quits for this, but I will be back. So I'm going to put this on pause and I shall return. Okay, close to 3 hours later, I am back. I brought down some new minifigure guests, and they are Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man with a web piece, and I gave him a little web gun, little web blaster piece. So there's that, and then Shiny Claws Logan, Old Man Logan. Yeah, got some battle damage on his shirt and his face. And then we have Iron Man Mark III with the heads-up display printed on his face there, which I think is a nice touch. And we have Captain America as the Falcon, and I took creative liberties and gave him a Justice League flag in addition to his own. So picking up where we left off after the Lorax, we have the Fellowship of the Ring, Disc 1 and 2. I like how that has the symbols from the ring itself. The Ring of Power. One ring to rule them all, one ring to find them. That sort of thing. Copyright, I think, Gandalf. Gandalf said that, I think. Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, with Saruman's tower on the first page and the Eye of Sauron on the other one. The eye seems to have gone out. With both of those movies, I have slots saved for the Blu-ray 4Ks, as well as Return of the King here with Aragorn. And Frodo makes another appearance on this disc for Return of the King. Those are all theatrical versions. I do have the extended cuts. So here's part 1 of the Fellowship of the Ring extended edition. I've only ever seen the theatrical cut, so I don't know what to expect different in that version. And here's part 2. All of them, with the exception of The Hobbit, has been split into 2 parts. Here's this one. I think the extended cuts take it from like 3 hours to 4.5. Part 2 of Two Towers. Return of the King, Part 1 and 2. And each of the extended editions came with a bonus, or 2 bonus discs. So here's the bonus disc 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and Lego the Hobbit did the same thing, and I decided to put that over here because it continues with 7 and 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. I have slots saved for the 9, 10, 11, 12 for the other 2 Hobbit movies. I just haven't gotten those yet. They'll probably be on Blu-ray just like these ones were. Then I have a thing on Lorenzo Snow, one of the prophets of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. A 10-disc Lincoln Chronicles series. The first 2 discs are the same. Then discs 3 and 4 look like this. Discs 5, 6, and 7 all look like this. And I'll read what they have on them after I show off the discs. Discs 8, 9, and 10 look like this. So on each disc we have, disc 1 has America, The Birth of Freedom, Revolutionary War Volumes 1 and 2, Thomas Jefferson Volume 1 and Volume 2, and Abe Lincoln Volume 1. And on disc 2 we have Abe Lincoln Volume 2, The Civil War Volume 1 and 2, The Diary of a Confederate Soldier Volume 1 and 2. Then on disc 3 we have Crossing the Fox River, Mrs. Lincoln's Husband, and Prairie Lawyer. And then we have Sad Figure Laughing, The Last Days, and Unwilling Warrior. And then we have Two Nations, Shifting Fortunes, Advance and Retreat, Scales of War. It is well that war is so terrible. Give them Cold Steel, Season of Change. If It Takes All Summer, Marching Through Georgia, Lost Cause and Bonus Slideshow. Lincoln, Trial by Fire. They've Killed President Lincoln. No Retreat from Destiny. The Battle That Rescued Washington. Lincoln's Last Night, Parts 1 and 2. Fired by Liberty, Black Soldiers of the Civil War. And then on the last disc is D.W. Griffith's Abraham Lincoln feature film from 1930. And then we have the movie Lincoln with from 2013. This one features Tommy Lee Jones and Adam Driver. I don't remember who played Lincoln himself, but I'm pretty sure Sally Field was in this as well. Sally Fields, something like that. Then we have the original Lion King cartoon. And disc 2. I want to get a Blu-ray because I have a Blu-ray of the new one and Simba's Pride. Then we have Lion King 1.5, which is shorter than Lion King because it shows what Timon and Pumbaa were doing during the Lion King, which I think is kind of cool. Okay. Then we have The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride on DVD and on Blu-ray. Blu-ray has a picture on it, which is refreshing. Then we have the remake, The Lion King, from the live-action remake saga, as I like to call it, and the Blu-ray. They turned a 90-minute movie into a 118 minutes. It works though. I think they did well enough. Then we have The Little Shop of Horrors. Funny, kind of horror, musical. Lives of Service. Which every member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints has. Living Death. I don't remember if I've seen this one or not. Maybe I have. Actually, I think I did see this. It was definitely not for the squeamish viewers. Then we have Johnny Depp in The Lone Ranger. He plays Tonto the Indian because he likes to play characters that wear a lot of weird makeup and look crazy, I guess. Then we have a 4-pack of dog movies where we have Look Who's Talking Now, Benji, Bingo, and Karate Dog. Then I have 5 slots for discs 1 through 5 of the classic Lost in Space series because I have disc 6 only. Then I have, like on VHS, I have the DVD of Lost in Space from the 90s, 98. And they look exactly the same minus the logo on the bottom, but we have Love Actually on DVD and Blu-ray. See, they look exactly the same. Both red discs, barely tell them apart. Lucy. When I say something looks exactly the same, I mean the disc itself, just to be clear, for future reference. Then we have Machete. I've heard that this works better as a trailer in another movie, and not as a movie itself. Madagascar, classic DreamWorks. Not as classic as Shrek, but we'll get there. We'll get to that later. Madagascar Escape to Africa. Let's see what they did there. And Madagascar 3, Europe's Most Wanted. Whoopsie. Merry Madagascar. I think this is obviously a Christmas special, as is the next one that I grouped under Madagascar because it deals with the penguins of Madagascar. Party with the Penguins! Then we have Mad Men Season 1, Disc 1. I have all 4 discs, just don't worry. Disc 2. I think I've seen that blonde girl in Agent Carter as a bad guy. Bad girl. Whatever. Mad Men Season 1, Disc 3. And the man on this disc looks like Howard Stark. Am I right? Or am I right? He looks like the Howard Stark in Ant-Man. Then we have Mad Men Season 2, Disc 1, Disc 2. I know there's at least 4 seasons to this. Disc 3. But I haven't seen any of it yet, so I'm not yet decided if I want to get the rest. And Disc 4. Season 3, Disc 1. There's Howard Stark again on Disc 2. Disc 3. and 4. And we have The Magnificent Seven. This is an older version, I believe. Seven to the drum there. Then we have Denzel Washington, Magnificent Seven on DVD. And an identical Blu-ray to the one shown previously. But the cases look very much different, so I'm basing it off of that. Maleficent 1. You'll see it easier on the Blu-ray. Apologize. And Blu-ray. And Maleficent, Mistress of Evil on DVD and Blu-ray. The Man from U.N.C.L.E. The Manhattan Transfer, the Christmas album, a music disc. March of the Penguins, getting close to the Marvel beginning of the Marvel multiverse. It is a multiverse. The Martian theatrical DVD. Two copies of The Martian extended Blu-ray, disc 1 and disc 2. 2 of each. I got the 4K combo pack for it as well. That looks like this on the 4K. Is this one a good transfer for to 4K? Seems like it would be. And like I said, here's the Marvel multiverse. We have Adventures in Babysitting, a lesser-known Marvel property. Caught me by surprise that it was Marvel. Then we have Next Avengers, Heroes of Tomorrow. 2 slots for the DVDs of Ultimate Avengers 1 and 2, because I have the existing Blu-ray that has them combined. Another thing I want a DVD for is Avengers Confidential, Black Widow and Punisher, right there. And if you look at Sid Phillips' shirt in Toy Story, it's kind of a Punisher shirt, which is a nice Easter egg. And they also have an Alien Easter egg, because there's a game in Pizza Planet that has xenomorphs. Don't believe me? Check it out for yourself on Disney Plus or physical media. Big Hero 6, based on a Marvel comic. So I included in Marvel Multiverse. I would love to get a Blu-ray for that. Then we have Black Panther, an animated mini-series. Shout Factory. I didn't purposely get a Shout Factory. I just thought, ooh, Black Panther, nice. Blade and Blade 2. I have slots for individual Blu-rays on that, as well as Blade Trinity. Blade House of Chthon. With that one, if I don't end up getting the Blu-ray, it's fine. I mainly want to get the trilogy on Blu-ray. This is also House of Chthon, the first disc of Blade the series. And here's where the episodes actually begin. Disc 3. And 4. Blade's silhouette can be seen on all 4 discs. Not only in the logo, but on the disc itself. Then we have Daredevil, theatrical cut. 2 discs. And the director's cut, also a DVD, but I think both versions of the movie work just fine. I don't think they're necessarily needed to be an extended cut, because it just goes more into the lawyer business side of things. Electra. And since my ranking video, I still have not watched this yet, but it does have a second disc. The second disc looks like a recolor of the theatrical disc. Then we have Doctor Strange. That's an animated movie, obviously. Judge Dredd, Stallone. I can see two of me on the screen right now. Dredd 2012. It's a pretty good follow-up to the original, if I do say so myself. I think it was originally in 3D, which would have been cooler. DVD does not do that. I think it gives you the option, but I don't use the option. Fantastic Four cartoons. This is I believe, the second version, which doesn't look as good as the old version. Both of them are old though. Disney Plus, make a Fantastic Four cartoon. Speaking of Fantastic Four, here is the first movie with Chris Evans. That's right, Captain America, as the Human Torch. I think I would love to see him return as Human Torch in the MCU. That would be amazing. You'd have like existing Avenger characters be like, Steve, what are you doing? And be like, Steve, who's Steve? My name's Johnny. I think that would be great. Here's the extended cut of the first movie, which has a second disc for special features, I guess. Sure, why not? That one really fleshes out the in-space sequence in the final battle, it seems. I want to get a Blu-ray. And then a Blu-ray also would be nice for Rise of the Silver Surfer. And here is the original Fantastic Four cartoon, which looks a lot better than the newer one. This one, I think, came out the same time as Spider-Man Ultimate Villain Showdown in the 90s, which, no wonder it was so good, because that show was amazing, the Spider-Man one. And we have Invisible Woman on disc 1, Reed Richards on disc 2, and Mr. Fantastic, The Thing on disc 3, and Human Torch on disc 4. And then Fan 4 stick. I know, not great, but I would like to get a Blu-ray. Don't kill me now. I enjoyed it. I didn't think it was good, but I had fun making fun of it. It's one of those. Ghost Rider, the theatrical cut. Ghost Rider, the extended cut, which happens to be on Blu-ray. Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance. I want to get the Blu-ray. Again, not a great movie, but I had fun with it. And we have all 7 discs of Heroes Season 1. They all look just like this. Season 2 looks all like this for all 4 discs. Season 3 is all like this. All 5 discs, I think. No, 6 discs, my bad. And here's where the 5 comes in. Season 4 has 5 discs. There you go. Then we have Howard the Duck. If you're wondering why Heroes is under the Marvel Universe, it's because of the Stan Lee cameo. Hulk. The Eric Bana Hulk. and disc 2, and the Blu-ray looks the same as the DVD did, with the Blu-ray logo on the bottom there. The Incredible Hulk, this is part of the TV or cartoon. Hulk versus Wolverine and Hulk versus Thor. Deadpool appears in the one with Wolverine. Planet Hulk kind of got adapted in Ragnarok a little bit and teased in She-Hulk. Iron Man the anime. Yes, I did say an anime. It takes place in and was originally spoken in Japanese. There's the English dub and sub. I prefer both, or just English dubbed works just fine as well. The Invincible Iron Man, Iron Man's first animated movie. Iron Man Hulk, Heroes United. Left a slot for Iron Man Captain America, Heroes United. Thomas Jane and John Travolta in The Punisher. I want to get that the extended director's cut that Sean Chandler mentioned is only on DVD for some reason, and I would also like to get maybe a Blu-ray or 4K perhaps. Punisher Warzone would like to get a Blu-ray of. Then the Spider-Man 1967 series. I have all, I think, 6 discs for that. They all look the same, so 2 of them have blue ink. We have Spider-Man Return of the Green Goblin versus Doc Ock. These next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These next 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 discs are all from the 90s cartoon that I talked for quite some time on. Ultimate Villain Showdown. I have another copy of this as well that I'll show you. It looks like the 67 Spider-Man. Boom. Then we have Versus Daredevil. And the Venom Saga. This was, excuse me, my first exposure to Venom, and it is amazing. Venom was not present in the 60s cartoon. And then we have Spectacular Spider-Man, which is where they got Tom Holland's Spider-Man suit from, I think. At least the webbed wings underneath his arms. I have all 8. They call them volumes, but it's all just one season. Volume 2. I'm just going to call them discs from now on. Disc 3. 4. Well, Black Suit Spider-Man, but we all know it's Venom. Disc 5. Disc 6. Right here. Disc 7. And 8. And I have Superhero Movie Extended Edition. This one is a spoof of Spider-Man largely. And the X-Men, I suppose. Thor, Tales of Asgard. Here he is a teenager. Here he's a sword-wielding adult. Why he's using a sword is beyond me. X-Men Dark Tide, X-Men anime, same deal as the Iron Man version. They also have Blade and Wolverine. Then we have Captain America, the First Avenger DVD, and Blu-ray. The lettering really pops on that. And I have a 2-disc 4K yet to be acquired. Then we have Agent Carter Season 1 and Season 2. Agent Carter herself is on disc 1. We have Howard Stark and Jarvis on disc, Edwin Jarvis on disc 2. I did not have Season 2, but I want to get it. Then we have X-Men First Class. Since the multiverse has been confirmed, I have these in multiversal chronological order. And here's a Blu-ray. If you want to get a 4K, which I imagine has 2 discs. X-Men Days of Future Past and the Blu-ray. 2 Xaviers there. Only the DVD for the Rogue cut is fine for me. Even though I do thoroughly enjoy the Rogue cut. X-Men Apocalypse on DVD and Blu-ray. The Blu-ray looks less apocalyptic, but there you go. 2 slots for the 4K, obviously. Captain America. Wow. Captain Marvel. I had this on for the dogs today while I vacuumed. A lot of nostalgia. I might get 2 4Ks. The 4K Steelbook and a regular 4K. And Blu-ray. X-Men Dark Phoenix. I thought this was done well. And the Blu-ray. Room for the 4K. X-Men 1. The OG. And what I thought was an extended cut, but is not. A bunch of special features and whatnot. Sad. And on Blu-ray. The Blu-ray has 2 Blu-ray discs. Room for the 4K on 2 discs. And we have the OG Spider-Man that I have beside himself. Oh. Disc 2 with Green Goblin. Looking awesome. Looks exactly the same. 20 years later in No Way Home. Phenomenal. Way to go, Willem Dafoe. And Blu-rays for Spider-Man. That brings us to the end of case 7. This is the end of case 7. The other Spider-Man movies and the rest of the MCU and the Fox Marvel properties are in case number 8, along with more of the M titles. Due to the Marvel franchises, I don't know, Marvel Multiverse, there you go. The M's take up, I think, 3 cases, because I'm pretty sure all of case 8 tomorrow will be Marvel and or M's. And then there are a few M's left over for case 9, but not very many, I believe. Actually, no, I take that back, because case 9 begins with Night at the Museum 3 times 2. I got a trilogy pack and then individually, you know. As Movies and Sue would say, the sickness is real, people. The sickness is real. So that is all for tonight. It is 10:37 p.m. This video was 55 minutes in the making, but for me it was more like 4 hours and 55 minutes because I took an extended break to go to a ward activity at church and to get in my pajamas. And so that is all for right now. Hope you enjoy this video and keep talking movies, everybody.